Today we're going to reveal 10 Mzansi celebrities linked to fraud and corruption. Number 1 is Pheto. The Special Investigation Unit auctioned Terry's Bryanston home after she was implicated in the National Lotteries Commission scandal. The SIU head advocate Andy Mutiba confirmed that the Tsotsi actress non-profit organization Sunguti Project, of which she is the sole director, was one of the companies that benefited from the Lotto funds. Grounds Up did digging and found out that Terry obtained $4 million, which was paid to a non-profit organization on March 2, 2023. The investigators also claimed that Pheto used $3 million she was accused of stealing to build a luxury home. The report states that the National Lotteries Commission awarded a grant of more than $10 million to a non-profit entities to stage a South African Youth Awards ceremony, but the NPOs did not allocate the $10 million received towards the awards. Number 2 is Presley K. Presley was the second Tsotsi actor to be implicated in the National Lottery scandal and being investigated by the Special Investigating Unit. His involvement in the multi-million fraud case came a month after his co-star Terry Pheto was accused of misappropriation of funds intended for the poor. As it was reported by News24, over 67.5 million was paid to the South African Youth Movement, which the actor was said to be the ambassador of. Presley was the co-writer and co-director of a musical show, Taking Back the Future, which reportedly received 15 million from the National Lotteries Commission. The show was supposed to have taken place in 3 provinces as part of the agreement in 2017. However, it never happened. Number 3 is Dr. Dumi Victor, better known as Dr. Dumi, along with his wife and 4 other suspects, were accused of defrauding the National Lotteries Commission out of more than 1.6 million. He and his wife Sarang appeared in the Prime Ridge Commercial Crime Court in April 2023. The alleged fraud involves an altered grant application submitted to the NLC for funding in October 2018. A grant of 1.6 million was paid to a non-profit organization. The Hawks investigation found that the money was paid into a bank account opened at ABSA. The Hawks alleged that Dr. Dumi and his wife benefited to the sum of 760,000 from the lottery funds. The alleged fraud involved an altered grant application submitted to the NLC for funding in October 2018. Number 4 is Sabeso Mogale. Mogale, popularly known as Dr. Nhlungwane on the SABC1 hit series Shimza, was involved in a Bitcoin scandal which saw around 140 people, including Thobela FM loyal listeners, losing their life savings. According to the police, the radio host is alleged to have been involved in the scam, which he reportedly promoted on his radio show in 2020, telling investors they will get rewarded based on how much they have invested. They believe in the advertised scam, the reason being Mogale was a radio presenter. Those who signed up were given a Standard Bank account to deposit their money into and reference numbers. They were told they will only see returns after 6 months, but 6 months later, investors were unable to access their accounts and withdraw their benefits. That's when they realized that the details given to them were blocked. When the victims questioned Mogale telephonically about their investments, he told them that the mining city scam had collapsed due to inflation rate. Number 5 is DJ Shimza. In 2021, the Public Service Commission launched an investigation into how popular DJ Shimza Tembisa restaurant scored a 150,000 government gig without tendering for it or being in the Department of Tourism database. The probe came after the commission received a complaint, which was launched through the National Anti-Corruption Hotline. This matter was in relation to a cook-off with TV personality Somizi Mhlongo, hosted by then Tourism Minister Mamuloko Kubai. Mamuloko spent 150,000 on a cook-off of Somizi at Shimza's restaurant The Hangout. It is alleged that the tender was irregularly awarded as DJ Shimza was not registered on the department database of service providers and that normal procurement regulations were contravened as other service providers that are registered on the database were not considered. Furthermore, DJ Shimza is alleged to have stated on social media that he was simply called by the department to submit a quotation violation and that he was subsequently awarded the tender. After consideration of the complaints, the PSC then decided to investigate. Number 6 is Carol Boer. Former Generation actress Carol Boer was implicated in a multi-million fraud case. According to City Press, the businesswoman was being investigated by the Hawks for her involvement in a 40 million tender in 2013. Carol was also being investigated for a 7 million payment from the National Lottery in 2020 that was allegedly paid to a non-profit company. It was reported that Boer was awarded the lucrative 40 million tender through her company Carol Boer Production. This was for the organization of the Nelson Mandela Memorial Service, which took place in 2013 in Mpumalanga. It is alleged that Boer had included costs as follows: 2.9 million for infrastructure, 100,000 for additional lighting, 1.4 million for audio, 500,000 for videograph, 65,000 for technical support, 170 for security, and 780 for contingency fee. Boer had also included a 2.3 million management fee for the event. In addition, Boer charged 3.6 million for 100,000 t-shirts and was reportedly hired by KwaZulu-Natal Premier Mamkhize without following proper procedures. Number 7 is Arthur Mafokate. Musician and producer Arthur Mafokate was alleged to be tangled up in a misappropriation of 56 million in a community development funds from the National Lotteries Commission. SIDA, a non-profit organization linked to Mafokate, applied for a grant funding to assist unemployment youth in the poor and rural areas of the country to impart skills in music, film production, dance and overall business of radio in SA. The SIU investigation shows that SIDA applied for grant funding to the tune of 18 million back in 2013, but was approved for just over 9 million, which was paid over 2 tranches from 2014 to 2015. In October 2014, SIDA received its first tranche of 4.6 million from the NLC and a second tranche of the same amount followed in 2015. But the money was not used on what was intended to do, so the National Prosecuting Authority Asset Forfeiture Unit and the Special Investigation Unit obtained a preservation order from the High Court in Pretoria to freeze 3 luxury properties, a plot and a portion of farm linked to the alleged stealing of Lotteries grant funding meant for the community development project, which Arthur was part of. Number 8 is Mamkhize. Mamkhize is a flamboyant, flashy and portrays wealth, but behind the opulence many have questioned where the never-ending wealth come from. Reality TV star and businesswoman Mamkhize was put on the hot seat by the investigative show Casablanca to answer allegations of fraud and corruption, which had allegedly been the reason for her family wealth. In 2013, Mamkhize was arrested on charges of fraud and forgery after allegedly being awarded over 140 million worth of government tenders through her companies Kulise Cleaning, Maintenance and Transport after supplying false information to the Construction Industry Development Board. The tenders were made for several low-cost housing projects over the years. In another case, Mamkhize was facing 119 counts of tax fraud valued at 5 million for submitting fake invoices. She later blamed the oversight on a bookkeeper. Reports also stated that Mamkhize was also charged with corruption for allegedly trying to persuade a state witness in one of her tax fraud cases to tamper with evidence. Number 9 is Lebo Molex. The NLC paid over 1.7 million for a Women's Day flash mob activation in 2021 that never happened. All that NLC got for 1.7 million was a poor quality video of 3 men dancing in high heels in a deserted gym. Although the NLC published several posts promoting the flash mob on social media, Grounds Up has been unable to find any instances of video ever being published online. The NLC commissioned Eliscope, a shelf company, to produce the video. But what is suspicious is that instead of directly paying Eliscope for the video, the NLC asked MSG, owner of the Johannesburg-based Power FM and Limpopo-based Capricorn FM, to pay Eliscope. The video, featuring social media personality personality and performer Lebo Molek's dance group Boys in Heels is badly filmed and has substandard production values. Lebo also participated as a speaker or a panelist at the 3 NLC ethics events in April and May 2021. On 5 April, Grounds Up revealed how Molek starred in a video for a flash mob activation that never happened, which cost over 1.7 million. Number 10 is Sarang. Sarang was not involved in corruption directly, but she was linked to corruption by association. Sarah was married to Jehan Maki. Maki is the former CEO of the tech company EOH, which was alleged to have paid Zizi Kodwa an amount of 1.6 million and 30,000 for personal benefits. The Zondo Commission of Inquiry made this discovery in 2020. The controversial businessman and minister Zizi Kodwa were arrested, and they made their court appearance on 5 June 2024. The two accused were later released on bail of 30,000. In the video shared by Sanele Nkosi on X, Zizi Kodwa put up a pretentious smile while Mark was expressionless. In reaction to the scandal, netizens shared their mixed opinion about how Saralang's name was also mentioned. And that would be all for today. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe and share for more content of your celebrities.